TravelWise with Phil Blizzard. News, views and interviews.
Hello and welcome to TravelWise, a TravelWise vignette. These are short, snappy podcasts under 10 minutes in duration, giving you valuable information, insight to various destinations. And a slightly new departure because I have a guest on board. In fact, I'm going to be joining up with Gemma Greenwood, an all-round travel person from, writing to events to moderating conferences, appearing at conferences, organising speakers. Gemma's off on her travel. She's gone to Australia and we're getting sort of off the beaten track. She's in the Sydney area. So we all know about the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the Opera House, etc., etc. So I'm going to find out from Gemma some of those nice little places away from the maddening crowd. So Gemma, how are you?
Hi Phil, checking in again, hope you're well. We've now moved up the coast to a beautiful spot called Cabarita Beach. It's northern New South Wales, so it's about a 9-hour drive up from Sydney. If you do that drive, there's loads of places to stop. It's all set up for road trips. And there's a new highway, so it makes it super easy. Anyway, Cabarita Beach, it's like a top surf spot. You can try surfing if you like, although the locals do like to hog it. They're out every single morning as the sun rises, and after work they all park up and come and have a surf. You can even see dolphins this time of year. So the other day up on the headland, the dolphins are out, and also whale watching season's coming soon. So it's usually a bit later actually, about June to August. The whales, they move up further up the coast. They move north from the south to find warmer waters during the winter, because obviously we're coming into southern hemisphere winter. Not that you'd know it, because it's a balmy 29 degrees today. The surf's up, the kids are in the water, body bashing, having a great time. So yeah, if you don't want to surf, you can body bash. And I have to say, there's hardly anybody at this beach today. There's probably about 10 people, and it's a huge beach, beautiful white sand, absolutely stunning. Cabarita Beach itself is quite a little town really, but you've got all the usual amazing coffee shops. You've got a really fantastic pizza restaurant actually that does takeaway, or you can sit in, and there's live bands most night. It's kind of quite a hippie, boho, laid-back vibe here because you're very near Byron Bay. Byron Bay is only about half an hour away. In fact, we popped there the other day to do the walk up to the lighthouse, which is the easterly-most point of Australia. So it's definitely worth it. And then if you go inland from here as well, you've got Mullumbimby and you've got Nimbin, both big hippie towns. You smell a lot of incense. You see a lot of people walking around in bare feet. You know, the kind of thing. It's all good. You can go up into the hinterland, because we're near the hinterland here. So you can do horse riding. We walked up to the waterfall, Minion Falls. Absolutely stunning. If you're into your walking and hiking, there's trails for every ability. So if you're really into it, you can park at the top of the falls, walk all the way to the bottom of the falls and back again, which will take probably about 8 hours. We didn't do that because we didn't have time, but we did do a little bushwalk along the creek, which is fantastic. And yeah, if you venture about an hour from here, you're into Queensland. So you've got the Gold Coast and Surfers Paradise. Not my favourite place, it's a bit cheesy to be honest. It's probably for me my least favourite place in Australia, but some people like it. It's very touristy, it's a bit jazzy, it's a bit like the poor man's Dubai by the sea. Dubai's better. But then of course you've got Brisbane, and then further north of that you've got Noosa and the Sunshine Coast, which is absolutely superb. There's literally no shortage of things to do here, but you can easily have just day upon day of blazing on the beach. We have a beautiful apartment with sea views, gorgeous sunrises and sunsets, and we got that on Airbnb. So yeah, Airbnb here is thriving. It's not cheap for a place like this, but it's well worth it if you want the view and the atmosphere, and you can just sit there all day really and people watch and surf watch. There's some really good surfers here actually. So yeah, Cabarita Beach. And I need to mention that in 2020 Tourism Australia voted Cabarita Beach Australia's best beach, and I can see why, because it really is stunning. I've been to a lot of beaches in Australia. Now, apologies for the wind, but there is a bit of a breeze here today, which is nice because it takes the heat off and it means the surf's up, so it's all good. Really good for all ages, so if you come with your family. There's like a few spots where it's got mini waves, so the kids go in there and then go in the rock pools. They love all that. There's a really good like pub, bistro restaurant, very family friendly. So always great food in Australia. You literally can't go wrong. One of my favourites is barramundi, the famous Aussie fish, barramundi chips and salad. Can't go wrong with that. And yeah, it's all good up here at Cabarita. So I think that's about it from me. Northern New South Wales coast. Do explore it if you get the chance. See as much of the coast as you can when you're in Australia, because it's the same but different, if you know what I mean. Everywhere you go, it's beautiful, just endless beaches. You're really spoilt for choice. It's great to get away from the city, and it's just so laid back. You feel like a million miles away from anywhere really, and yeah, just chill out. So that's it. I'm signing out from Cabarita Beach now because I'm going to go and get in the surf, probably get dumped by a few waves. And Phil, I will see you at Arabian Travel Market. Looking forward to it. Take care. Bye.
Gemma, thank you very much indeed there. Some great info for people who want to find something a bit different, where the locals go rather than massive numbers of tourists.
TravelWise with Phil Blizzard. News, views and interviews.
TravelWise is a Phil Blizzard radio production. Email me at philblizzardmedia@gmail.com.
A Phil Blizzard radio production.
TravelWise with Phil Blizzard. News, views and interviews.
A Phil Blizzard radio production.
Available on Apple, Amazon, Angami, Spotify, Deezer, Google and all good podcast channels, and also now on YouTube.